Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase here on the channel. And guys, the time you've all been waiting for, the most important mod to ever exist in Minecraft. I've been saying that a lot recently. The Inventory Pets mod. That's right, the mod that you know from Orespawn and Crazy Craft back in the day of the year 2012 is finally updated once again, but this time to Minecraft 1.20.1. Unfortunately, nowhere past that point. But I'm just happy it's in 1.20. Do you know what that means? We could start to see new things. And I'm getting too ahead of myself here. I'm just excited, guys. If you have been enjoying the mod showcase on the channel and are excited for this mod making its debut in 1.20, consider leaving a like, subscribing if you're new, and this mod's download will be linked down below in the description. Check it out for yourselves, and let's get into what this mod does. A quick synopsis: essentially what this mod is it allows you to explore the world of Minecraft and collect pet variants of different objects and animals in your Minecraft world, and then you can use them in your inventory to grant you specific abilities or superpowers, if you will, to make you even stronger, even faster, even more durable than any normal Steve character or Alex. So I'm going to go over a few of them, what they do, and sort of how you acquire these in your world and go from there. Keep in mind, guys, most of these do have crafting recipes. You are able to craft them yourself, but if you want to play the mod how it's mostly intended, go out in the world and just explore and find them for yourself. So let me go over how to find these in your world. They will be spawning in specific dungeon chests in the world. On screen right now is a picture of the 4 dungeons. You have the tree dungeon, the cloud dungeon, the underwater beach type dungeon, and then the underground dungeon, and they spawn as you would expect. The cloud dungeon will spawn in the clouds. The tree dungeon will spawn in any, I believe it is birch or oak trees in your world. If you see a birch or oak tree, there's a chance the chest will spawn in it, like the image shows. As for the beach dungeon, as you would expect, it spawns on beach coasts, similar to how the picture shows. And then the final one is underground. Now, these dungeons actually yield specific dungeon pets, but we'll get to that a little later in the showcase. But right now, I just wanted to introduce you to all the pets. Since I've done this showcase before in the past, I'm not going to go over everyone's ability. I'm just going to quickly sort of mouse scroll over top of each one. You guys are more than welcome to pause, read their abilities, go over them to yourself, just decide which one seems overpowered, ridiculous, and then I'm going to pick the few that I personally think are the best pets that you could possibly get in your world. And you will also notice certain pets have certain classifications. We have peaceful, hostile, utility, we have legendary pets, etc. Right now we're showing off the utility pets, but they're just so crazy, and literally every ability you could think of that exists in Minecraft, you can use with these pets. Keep in mind, for them to function, however, you will need to have them in your hotbar for their abilities to function. You will also need to provide them with food constantly, as it says on the description of each pet. It says what their favorite food I cannot speak right now. Their favorite food is listed, and if you don't have that favorite food constantly in your inventory, it doesn't matter where, it doesn't have to be in your hotbar, but if you do not have that food in your inventory, the pet will not function as intended, and it just won't work. So yeah, very fun mod. It definitely is worth having in your world, especially if you're running massive mod packs at this point in time in Minecraft, especially in 1.20 with the warden skulking about. Having abilities like this are pretty crazy. And we're finally moving on to the final pets. I wanted to showcase the specific ones. So the final ones are known as the legendary pets. They are found in specific spots in the world, and they are pretty powerful. The black hole pet slows down time, attracts items towards you, and you can toggle attracting items off and on at your disclosure. Black hole pet is found in the underground dungeon chest I showed earlier. The cloud pet, you can literally fly in your world, and we're talking creative mode flight. You can also strike with lightning, and you can read what their favorite food is if you do determine if you do want to run one of these. The cloud pet is found in the cloud dungeon, as I showed earlier. The pufferfish pet, poison on attack, which means if you attack anything, it will get poisoned. And then venom blast, which literally shoots poison out of the pufferfish, and you can poison enemies that way. Again, it's another legendary pet, and it is found in the beach dungeon. And I should also mention, these pets are very rare. I believe it's a 1 in 64 chance of finding the legendary pets. And the strongest one to date, the slime pet, saves you from certain death. If you are about to die, the slime pet will trigger and you will not die. It's like an infinite totem of undying, but not to be mistaken for totem of undying. It just saves you from life. It doesn't regenerate you or anything. It gives you slime balls. You can toggle that on or off if you so desire. But yeah, slime pet, pretty powerful. And yes, its favorite food is golden apple, which means if you don't have golden apples in your inventory, the slime pet will not function. Next up, the sun pet prevents nearby mobs from spawning. Literally turns mob spawning off around you and send mobs into a fiery orbit upon right clicking if you so desire. And then finally, the wither pet. Damage dealt heals you. Literally, if you get hit, you can be healed. Actually, if you hit them, I mean, it's lifesteal. You will heal yourself. Immune to the wither effect. You literally can fight the wither endlessly and never die thanks to this. You can multi-shot and shoot a charged skull similar to how the wither shoots different types of skulls. You can do that as well. And I should also mention that these do have crafting recipes. The black hole pet crafted with a nether star, gold nuggets, or not gold nuggets, sorry, coal nuggets and a diamond. And yes, there are specific nuggets in this mod as well. I forgot to mention coal, lapis, ender, diamond, obsidian, and emerald. For the cloud pet, is crafted with iron nuggets, nether quartz, a nether star, and a diamond. For the pufferfish pet, is crafted with gold nuggets, glowstone dust, a diamond, nether star. For the slime pet, you'll need emerald nuggets, a golden apple, same deal before. Sun pet, all gold. And wither pet, you will need coal nuggets and soul sand. I recommend finding these versus crafting them, because unless you just have a wither farm ready, it's going to cost you a lot to craft the legendary pets. All the other pets have crafting recipes as well. They just aren't as in-depth. And finally, the last thing I wanted to show off is this item known as the feed bag. So you might be thinking, if I have all these pets in my inventory, how am I going to keep all this food in my inventory? Well, you have yourself the feed bag. It can hold up to 18 different unique food items, or all of the same food item, depending on how you're running it. It's a very simple crafting recipe, and all you have to do is just have that in your inventory. It doesn't have to be in your hotbar or anything. And that will provide the food. You still got to keep track of the food, though, because trust me, guys, running all these pets at once, you will run out of food very quickly. And my combination of pets that I prefer the most will be the slime pet, the cloud pet, the Illuminati pet, which, if you didn't read the description, it gives you a random item every, I think, minute or 2 minutes upon right-clicking. I'll show that off in a minute. And finally, the chicken pet gives you a speed boost. The Illuminati pet, I'll specifically show you guys the recipe. It's another star. Again, you have to kill the wither. But once you get this pet, which again, you can find in random dungeon chests, it's not like you have to craft it. Watch and learn. Now, obviously, I'm in creative mode, so there is no cooldown. There will be a cooldown if you're in survival. But what it just did is something that has not seen the light of day for a long time. A lot of mods back in the day allowed for something like this to occur, where essentially you could get a random item from any bit of creative mode. Yes, this is pulling from Minecraft's own database that you have installed in your world, including mods. If you have other mods installed, it can pull from them as well. That's why I got a pet and a gold, or a coal nugget there. This literally, Illuminati pet can give you any item that is in Minecraft or your mod pack. So if you are running a very difficult mod pack that requires you to get a lot of advanced items that you wouldn't like to grind for, the Illuminati pet is the way to go. And yes, you can find multiple. Imagine every 2 minutes, 10 random items pulled directly from creative mode, pretty much given to you. It's worth it, isn't it? Anyway, that is going to do it for this showcase of the Inventory Pets mod. Let me know in the comments down below if you've played this mod before, what your favorite pet combination is. And yes, you can string combinations together. Of course, you only have 10 slots in your inventory, so you can only hold 10. I recommend strategizing, determining what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep. The ultimate strategy, I believe, is having about 3 to 5 pets in your inventory, but still having like a sword or a bow to fight with. It's completely up to you, but of course, with the ability to fly, to slow down time, to poison everything by touching it, you're pretty much invincible once you collect all these pets. But yeah, if you guys are excited and you're ready to play with this mod, download it down below in the description. And like the video, subscribe if you're new. And of course, this mod does receive any more updates in the coming future. I hope it does. I hope we get some more pets that are themed around like the warden maybe, or the camel even. Who knows? And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye.